Yes, dear students, today I am taking up very short topic for you, that is doctrine of waiver relating to waiver of fundamental rights. And the question before you is, can a fundamental right guaranteed by part 3rd of Constitution of India be waived by a citizen? Whether you can waive your fundamental rights? The answer to this question was directly involved in Basheshwar Nath versus Commissioner of Income Tax, a very important case decided by the Supreme Court way back in 1959. What happened in this case? That the petitioner's income tax case was referred to Investigation Commission under Section 5, Clause 1 of the Taxation of Income Investigation Commission Act 1947. He was found to have concealed a large amount of his income. You see, normally the income tax is being assessed by the ITO, that is Income Tax Officer. But under this Act of 1947, if there are doubts regarding concealment of income, then government has power to refer the case to Investigation Commission. He will investigate the case and will find out whether the income disclosed by a particular person was justified or not. So in this case also, under Section 5, Clause 1 of this 1947 Act, the file of Mr. Basheshwar Nath was referred to Investigation Commission for investigation whether he has concealed his income or not. And this Investigation Commission found that Mr. Basheshwar Nath has concealed a large amount of his income and has saved consequently large amount of income tax. Now this petitioner, in order to avoid heavy penalty, agreed as a settlement under Section 8A of the same Act to pay rupees 3 lakhs in monthly installments by way of arrears of tax and penalty. This Section 8A is also of the same Act, 1947 Act, and power has been given to Investigation Commission to make a settlement with the party. So settlement under Section 8A was made, and Mr. Basheshwar Nath agreed to pay rupees 3 lakhs in monthly installments by way of arrears of tax and penalty. Now see, this case was decided by Supreme Court in 1959, AIR 1959, Supreme Court page 149. What happened meanwhile? The Supreme Court in another case, Surajmal Mehta versus Shastri, reported in AIR 1954, Supreme Court page 545. Supreme Court held in this case that Section 5, Clause 1 of the Taxation of Income Investigation Commission Act 1947 was ultra vires of Constitution of India, as it was inconsistent with Article 14. See the Section 5 Clause 1 under which the file of Mr. Basheshwar Nath was sent to Investigation Commission. That Section 5 Clause 1 itself was declared ultra vires of Constitution of India by the Supreme Court, and it was held that this Section 5 Clause 1 is inconsistent with Article 14. Now the Basheshwar Nath, the SSC, in view of ultra vires character, moved an application before the court and invited the court to hold that he was absolved of his obligation under the settlement. Because settlement was done under Section 5 Clause 1 read with Section 8. Now Basheshwar Nath says that since Section 5 Clause 1 has been declared ultra vires altogether, his file could not have been sent for investigation of concealed income. So he prayed that he was absolved of his obligation under the settlement, a sum of rupees 3 lakh, which were to be paid in monthly installments. Now he wants to say that I will not pay this additional sum of rupees 3 lakh. The contention of the respondent, opposite party, that is tax authorities, was that even if Section 5 Clause 1 was invalid, the SSC, by making a settlement of the case, had waived his fundamental right under Article 14. The tax authorities are saying that even if Section 5 Clause 1 is invalid, since it has been declared by the Supreme Court, but the Basheshwar Nath SSC, by making a settlement of the case, has waived his fundamental right under Article 14. It was held by the Supreme Court that it was not open to a citizen to waive any of the fundamental rights conferred by Part 3rd of Constitution of India. Basheshwar Nath cannot waive his right of equality. And once Section 5 Clause 1 of the Act is declared unconstitutional, the Commissioner of Income Tax has no jurisdiction to continue recovery of proceedings against the appellant. So finally, Basheshwar Nath was held absolved of all the liabilities of the settlement arrived at under Section 8 of 1947 Act, and the net impact of this leading case is that the file which was referred under Section 5 Clause 1, and that 5 Clause 1 has been declared unconstitutional, and Basheshwar Nath or any other citizen has no right to surrender his fundamental rights. That means the contention of the tax authorities was wrong. They were trying to convince the court that even if Section 5 Clause 1 was invalid, the SSC, by making a settlement of the case, had waived his fundamental right under Article 14. No, fundamental right cannot be waived. Still, he has a right of equality. And once Section 5 Clause 1 has been declared unconstitutional, then Commissioner of Income Tax has no jurisdiction to continue recovery proceedings against the appellant. I hope the point is clear. The recovery was made by virtue of his file being referred under Section 5 Clause 1, and then settlement was made under Section 8. Here the point to be noted is that the initial reference section under which the file of Mr. Basheshwar Nath was referred to in Investigation Commission, that section itself has been declared unconstitutional, so the consequent recovery proceedings are also vitiated. Hence, the judgment of the Supreme Court was that fundamental rights granted to citizens cannot be waived even by citizen voluntarily. And the Basheshwar Nath is entitled to the benefit of Article 14, right to equality, and he is entitled to benefit of the judgment of the Supreme Court, which says that Section 5 Clause 1 of 1947 Act is unconstitutional, being violative of Article 14. The Section 5 Clause 1 distinguishes badly between those SSCs whose assessment is done by the income tax officer without further investigation, and the position of that SSC whose file has been sent under Section 5 Clause 1 for further investigation so as to disclose concealment of income. So this classification between normal SSC and an SSC whose file has been sent to Investigation Commission is bad, is violative of Article 14. And Basheshwar Nath or any other citizen cannot waive the fundamental rights granted to them under Article 14 of Constitution. So it was finally held that it was not open to a citizen to waive any of the fundamental rights conferred by Part 3rd of Constitution of India. And once Section 5 Clause 1 of the Act is declared unconstitutional, then Commissioner of Income Tax has no jurisdiction to continue recovery proceedings against the appellant since the initial section 5 clause 1 has been declared unconstitutional. So dear students, now the law is very well settled that fundamental rights granted by part 3rd of Constitution of India cannot be waived. That's all. Thank you, dear students. Thank you.